The once mighty fashion brand Gap down in the doldrums at the moment. Where is it going to go next? Well, they've got earnings out this week, so expect some volatility in the stock price. Can they reverse their fortunes? Well, I'm going to take a look at the charts, a technical analysis to see where that stock price might be going to next, plus a few trade ideas in there as well. So let's take a look. So Gap weekly line chart going back to 2013, just to show the decline really over the previous 10 years of the stock price. Did bounce when COVID hit and peaked at around $35, and since then has given back nearly 70%. Now there's that head and shoulders pattern there playing out, and if it's still to continue, it's back, I'm afraid, down to those lows of $5. So not much there to give hope for. It's going to have to be a fundamental change to shift that stock price back up even to where it was a year or so ago. We've got a short-term bullish reversal on the 4 line break chart, and if you want to be aggressive, you can get in at $11.50 and $12 if you're more conservative, but that's for a more bullish outlook in the shorter term. And on to the daily high Kanashi. Well, the signals at the bottom are bearish, volatility around its normal sort of zone of the mid to early 60%, volume reasonably flat around its average. And onto the price, the probability power box giving us near 90%, or 88.9% chance of moving up from these price levels. We tie that in with the dashed institutional power zone lines there. That's bullish because we've seen some sort of support at that area. But unfortunately, the trend line is shaded red area is still pointing bearish downwards, so we have to really wait until that flips green if we want to get more bullish, and we can use those institutional power zones as a break point to further downside move in the price. But you know, with that trend strongly down at the moment, it's not looking great, and you can see that little purple E box down there, that's earnings coming up this week, so that's probably going to add some volatility into the price action and might just help it move in one way or the other. And then the Req'd chart used a 25 cents block size. Trend, as you can see, all down, signals all bearish. We've got a sell signal in the 2 pink line box breakout setup. And in terms of targets, well, if you can bounce from here, upsides 18, 23, 25 sort of area, 26, and downside, well, it's all into that no man's land now. There's not a lot of room left before it sort of disintegrates to nothing, so you could be looking $7.50 to $5 to the downside. So first up, some options trade ideas using the first trade options play simulator. Now if you are marginally bullish, not too confident in Gap, and you think, you know, next month could see a rise in the price, then I've got an income generating trade for you. Now I've put $1,000 into the hypothetical account here, and it's not a massively great trade. It's going to make you $26, and if we play around with the simulator, move around the stock price, you know, like I say, it's capped reward $26, max downside 174 loss. It's something to think about if you're into your income trades. That was the 7-9 put vertical bull spread, and if you are still bearish, then we've got the 11 strike July expiry put costing $152. Let's play with the price again, and if it gets down to say $7 roughly, it's about 169% return, $257 profit. So that looks quite a nice trade, and slightly different twist on that, and as you can see, that gives you a max reward and a max risk, and because of that, it's slightly cheaper to play. $130 for the trade. That is the put vertical spread here, the 711 strikes, and as I said, $270 if it goes down to where you want it, and max loss $130, so a bit of capped risk there for you. So 3 options ideas. So let's have a look at spread betting CFD options as well. So for those who can't maybe access the stock options accounts in the US, but still maybe want to go short or get some leverage around some stocks, and spread betting CFDs could be for you. Now I've got my Trade Nation account open here, see if Gap was available to us. It is. See there, just searched in Gap, and in terms of details, reasonable leverage with a margin of 7.5%, minimum trade size very small as well, so it's a very doable trade there. If you're still bearish, or if you think they're going to bounce back and you want a bit of leverage around earnings season. So onto the score then, it's bearish for Gap, Heikin-Ashi, Renko all bearish, 4-line break chart giving you some quick in reversals to the upside. Our probability power score also giving us 88.9% up chance, but it's again the trend which we're seeing quite a lot at the moment needs to reverse, and needs to go green before you want to get in. And in terms of targets, really tight stops giving you a 5.5 and 6.5 to 1 to the upside due to that bottoming formation happening there in the price, and downside 1.75 and 2.75 to 1, but overall a bearish score. So really not looking great for Gap. It's hard to imagine if you were an investor in Gap 10, 15, 20 years ago to see where the stock price is heading now. Let me know in those comments below if you know of any fundamental reason or got any ideas around Gap, how they can turn things around, and let me know where you think that stock price might be heading next. And if you want to talk in more detail about Gap, or for that matter any other stock or market, then we've got a free traders club on Discord. I'll put the link in the description below for you to follow there. Like I said, totally free and all are welcome to join. And if you've liked today's video, please give us the thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe and bell buttons, and all that's left for me to say is thanks for watching, good luck with the trading, and I'll see you in the next video.